Hey everyone, welcome. So I am celebrating today, whoop whoop, the LGBTQ community, and they so deserve it. So deserve it. Who else here is celebrating today, LGBTQ? Yay! Put celebrating in the comments if you are. The recent Supreme Court ruling is just spectacular, and I'm so excited that they have some. It's a start. It's by no means the end that people might be looking for, that I might be looking for and hoping for people to have basic human rights, but to protect their jobs and that they can't get fired based on their sex or gender. Yay! It's huge. This is a huge step for humankind. It's a huge step. And in case you are not aware, hi Melissa, in case you are not educated on this, sex is not just male and female. They say it said it's not binary because sex is biological, right? And so it's not just male or female, XXXY. There are dozens of different variations, chromosomal variations for sex. Gender is determined by social norms as well. It's a cultural phenomenon based on where our culture is. So people should have the right to determine who they are and how they want to express themselves. This is such a basic human right. And so much of what I talk about here is about self-expression, about being fully expressed. And part of that gets to be our sex, our gender, and our sexuality as well. So I am just celebrating here, and I'm so happy for the LGBTQ community. And I just want you to know that you have my support. And put in the comments too if you also support the LGBTQ community, because they so deserve our support. This is a section of the population that oftentimes doesn't get adequate health care, doesn't have job protection. They have been discriminated against in our society for years and years and years. And you know what else? In so many cultures, in so many native indigenous cultures, people who are trans or LGBTQ are oftentimes considered to be spiritual masters, are oftentimes considered to be healers. They're celebrated in their communities. And I just hope and pray that we can get to that point someday for our own community. Again, gender is culture. It's determined by how we treat it as a culture based on our thinking. And all we have to do is change our thinking. Thank you for the love. And so in case you haven't seen the Supreme Court ruling, you should definitely look it up. It's giving job protection, saying that if you are LGBTQ, you cannot be fired. And some of their rights, they've been trying to take away these rights. And our current president is trying to take away some of their rights. And it's so not okay. And so we need to celebrate these huge and small victories. But this is a huge victory. And I just want you to know that I am supporting you and I love you, and I'm so happy about this. I'm so happy that self-expression is getting a vote, that people, hi Sarah, that people are, standing up for what should happen and the way that this is about humanity. This is about how we treat people. This is such a human issue about how people should be able to choose for themselves who they are and how they want to express themselves. If that gets taken away, that scares the crap out of me. That really scares me if we don't have that right to be able to do that. So again, put in the comments if you're celebrating with me that this ruling has happened, that people in the LGBTQ community have some job protection. Again, we have a long way to go. I would love to see them have adequate health care because they don't at this point. We have a long way to go to support people. But this is a huge issue, and I don't want it to get lost because there's so many other things happening. And I just want to take this moment to celebrate the positive things that are happening and the rights that people are obtaining in this world that are so important for people. And it's so important for all of us. This is just another sector in our society that is oppressed and has been oppressed for years and years and years and years. And that should not be the case. And that they deserve more freedom. They deserve our respect, and they deserve basic rights of humanity that we all assume we have. People who are, that so many of us just assume that we have the privilege of. So many of us have privileges that we're not aware of. And it's an important, beneficial thing to be able to do, to be able to know that our, Cooper Raj, I love that. Empowering transgender is one of my dream list. I totally agree. And I'm on board with you so much on that. It's such an important thing that we need to do in our culture. And yeah, I'm sure that's a big challenge in India for sure. But obviously here in the US too, and they have been losing rights, and I'm so happy to have this big, big win for them. So thank you, everyone. Again, put in the comments that you support, support transgender, that you support LGBTQ, and let them know that we love them and that we support them, because they need to hear this. They need to know that they have a support system around the world. So let people know that, okay? And put that here in the comments. Thank you, everyone, for being here, and I hope you have a beautiful, amazing day. All right, bye-bye.